Hi, in this little video I'm going to show you how to solve the assignment for the cylinder as a kind of like a template or an example for your other programs that are due this week. In this one you can see up at the top I have my internal documentation. Again, this is not run, because it's remmed out, what I call remmed out for remarked out or commented out. Okay. First line of code that gets executed is this package. And if I look over here, if you've drilled down here by just clicking these and expanding them out, you can see this right here, this one right here, is my package. See, it's all in lowercase. Package names are always in lowercase. So I have this, okay? First thing I want to do is get data from the user, okay? To be able to do that, I need to import a Java class called scanner, okay? So I do that. And I've cleaned this up already from the default. I put in this comment here just to cut it up a little bit. And now I'm going to come down here inside my main and create my scanner. What I did up at the top is got a kind of like a blueprint or a class for it. So now I have to make an instance of it. So I'm going to call it scanner, okay, because that's what type it is. I'm going to call it con_in for console in equals, or is assigned actually, a new scanner from system.in. And what that system_in means is that the data that's going to be sent to the scanner is from the keyboard. Okay, system_out is our display or a console up here, but system_in is the keyboard. So it says take the keyboard into the scanner and assign it to a variable of the type of an object of the type scanner named con_in. Okay? And let's see, up here in my comments, I had this where I created pi. Okay, so I want a final double called pi, all in uppercase because it's a constant, is equal to 3.14159. That's just what I'm going to use. And I'll tell you what that is. Declares a constant. Okay. This line here creates a scanner object, or instantiates is the official word. All right. So now let's see. The formula for the volume of a circle or a volume of a cylinder is equal to pi times the radius times the radius times the height. Again, Java doesn't have an operator raised to the power of. So in this case, it's pi r squared. So I'm just taking radius times radius in this instance versus using math.exponent. Okay? But before I can do that, I have to get what the radius is and the height is from the user. So to do that, I'm going to make a nice little prompt here and say system_out.print is going to be enter the radius and even above that I might want to do this. Again, user friendliness. So this could be called cylinder volume calculator. And since this is a print line for this one, it automatically gives me a line feed at the end. This one doesn't. I like to put my entries right next to the prompt instead of underneath them. If I make this print line, the prompt will be below. Okay, you'll see here in a minute. So now I'm going to need a variable name, and I'm going to make it double is equal, or radius will be equal to con in dot next double. Okay, so I'm going to get a double. This is a method of the scanner object con in, and it's going to be stored over here in a variable called radius. Once I have that, I can get the height. Similarly, and it'll be double radius, or I'm sorry, height is equal to con in dot next double. Doesn't mean I can't enter an integer. Just means that if I want it to be specific, in other words, use a decimal portion of a foot or whatever, I can do so, or whatever measurement we're taking in. Okay, so I got that. So now I can do, so that's my inputs. Now I'm going to do my processing. So this is my inputs here. So now I'm going to do my processing. And that's nothing more than double volume is equal, or is assigned the value. Oh, I need to declare pi, don't I? Oh, I did up there. Okay. So pi times radius times height. Okay. And then I can print out my answer, or output. This will be my outputs. My output's going to be system.out print line, and I will put let's do it this way. We'll say the volume a cylinder with okay, again, I'm just typing here. Hopefully you're following along. So making sure you spell everything right. If you don't, it'll scream at you. You can see here, once I declare a variable, anytime I put my mouse on it, it lights up in our NetBeans. It lights up all instances where that variable is used. Okay, So if I was to misspell this and make it, let's say I spelled it like that, you'll notice that height up here and height up here is not lit up because they're not the same variable. Don't forget too that variables, like all other things in Java, are case sensitive. Okay. And finally, we got down here, we can put our volume. Like that. Okay, so now we can run it. Okay, look at, we haven't even saved it yet. Again, we should be saving as we go. So you can save here. This is save all. Or whenever you run your program, it's going to automatically save to wherever the default is that you set. So it says enter the radius here, and I'll just make the radius 5. So I know then that the diameter is going to be 10. And I'll make the height 10. And you can see here that by doing that, I get 385.39, let's say 385.40. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. I can, though, go over here, go to calculating the volume of a cylinder, and if I put a radius in of 5 and a height of 10 feet, you can see down here I get 385.714. Well, the little bit of difference there is probably because of we used 3.14159 as our pi, so that's probably the little bit of difference. So it seems like that our program is working. Okay, we can close that. And so there it is. Okay, and so real quick again, what I'll do here is I can go ahead now, close that, go over to here in my lesson, go down to my ePortfolio. Whoops, I forgot to zip it first. I got to go over here, go over to my D drive. I think that's where it is, my documents. And let's see, NetBeans projects. And you see it? Yep, cylinder. Right click, don't even open it. Send to, compressed. There it is. Now I can go back over to my Blackboard ePortfolio right here. Okay. So I click on my name. In your case, it'll be your name. Click on it, and I can add a file. And what do I want to call it? I'm going to call it cylinder. Browse my computer, go to my D drive. I might run out of time here. My documents, go down to NetBeans projects, and there it is, cylinder, open, boom, there it is, submit, and it's in there, ready for grading. Okay? Have a great day, and come back and watch some more videos and learn more Java. Keep programming, folks.